Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looks for the finish. Oh, that's a waste.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are...
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Missed by a fraction. Milan have it back and they can go again. The pass has gone astray. Upamecano. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball to Ketelara. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Benacer. Oh, lovely bit of... He's going for goal! Gabriel gets it away. And he's surging through. Now the finish! And he's done it! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Shandong Taishan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Barella. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Gonzalez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He could be in here. And he's managed to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. And he's had it nicked away. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary. Rodri. It's Camavinga. Gonzalez. Thuram. Oh, good read. Out for a throw. Lewandowski looking to penetrate opposition lines. Gonzalez. Camavinga. And they've switched it over to the other side. Lewandowski charging forward, the ball at his feet. Son Heung-min. Camavinga. That's very neat. Gonzalez. No, he's had it taken off him. Real chance here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Foden. Some resolute defending there. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
There's the start of the second half.
Milan don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may...
It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Shandong Taishan grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Barella.
Such good technique.
And here's Lewandowski. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bastoni. Barella. And Benacer. And it's Lewandowski. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance here to counter.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And they win it back again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri. That is ended up in no man's land. Gabriel. Barella. Son Heung-min. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Ketelara. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Foden. Foden herring after the ball here. And it's Lewandowski. Well, that has not gone well. Can he spark a counter here? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Benacer. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Thuram.
Thuram, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
De Ketelara. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Mbappe. That's a pretty loose pass. Gonzalez. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Gordon. Benacer. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shapes to shoot!
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Milan could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Foden, and here's Lewandowski. Gabriel gets it away. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Lewandowski, and he's managed to get rid. Milan get it back again. That's a pretty loose pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his...
Chance! Just off target.
Ward-Prowse certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Gets a good foot in there. Ward-Prowse. Plays a sharp little ball here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Great chance here from position A1. Lewandowski against the crossbar. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Foden. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gonzalez. Now that looks a decent ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looks to the other side. Camavinga. Foden. So we're still where we started right now. Played out wide. And Benacer. Now it's Foden. Gonzalez. Now it's Thuram. Shandong Taishan are looking to break at pace. And it's Son Heung-min. Lewandowski! Diaby will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gonzalez. Thuram. To Ketelara! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
De Ketelara deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Firmly met. Son Heung-min. Benacer driving forward. Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gets good distance on it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram. There it is! There is the breakthrough!
Shandong Taishan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Thuram. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well seen, saw that coming. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Thuram. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lewandowski is there, and he can get that clear. And that interception was most necessary. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
That gets things going for the second half.
Milan don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back, though.
Aimed beyond the defence. Loose pass, and they could be in. He's found a way through. And a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That is lovely. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Son Heung-min. And that has put paid to that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Referee's given a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Shandong Taishan are looking to break at pace. It's a good run down the right. Son Heung-min. Ward-Prowse. That has ended up in no man's land. Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And that's gone loose. And now they can clear their lines. Foden. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's been taken straight back. Gonzalez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Diaby, who's set up one goal so far. Not the most accurate pass.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There they go, hunting in packs. The ball's gone astray. He's looking to set free a runner. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pulisic. Ward-Prowse. Rudiger clears.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good read. And it's Ward-Prowse. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? En-Nesyri has got himself a free kick. He's got the shot away! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
He gets big! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Shandong Taishan get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
This might spell danger. There's the hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, they can break here. Mbappe. He has found the way through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Gundogan, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rodri can get it clear. Benacer, and that has left him in a heap. Driving on and making good progress. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Mkhitaryan. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Upamecano. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Lewandowski! That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Pass somewhat off target. Fiddles it through. Lewandowski. And he's managed. Decent hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Mbappe. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan running with the ball. So what can they make of this? Camavinga clips it so gently. Camavinga. Gets a good foot in there. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Junior Firpo. Well, that is one way to stop him. En-Nesyri. Oh, he's busted. En-Nesyri! Hits off target and by quite a way.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Gundogan. Gundogan cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Foden. He's free, he has got great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Shandong Taishan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And he's gone looking for safety. Benacer with the clearance. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Benacer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Marquinhos.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
En-Nesyri does really well to win the ball there. Junior Firpo. That's a nicely measured pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No way through there. And they can counter here. Barella. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Milan clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Milan head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And the second half gets underway.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Rodri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Away from immediate danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's En-Nesyri, and they win it back again.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Barella. Palmer. Now it's En-Nesyri. And the ball is out of play. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been intercepted. Benacer. Barella. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a whisker away. Pulisic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Mkhitaryan. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming. And that interception was most necessary. Gabriel. Gordon. Here's Rodri for Palmer. Defence has got rid of that. Well, there's the clearance. Gabriel. He's got away. In the city! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Marquinhos tries to clear. Milan can start a counter here. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Pavard. Gabriel clears. Musiala. Bellingham. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Barella. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Chance here to counter.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Upamecano. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's found a way through. Can he finish? Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire. But how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Clears it out of harm's way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, good read. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Mbappe. Steam. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And they've switched it over to the other side. En-Nesyri! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
It's a throw-in. Diaby. Just eases him off the ball. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Gonzalez. And the defence can get it clear. Gundogan. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades. I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Courtois gets it away. And it's De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary. Gonzalez. Now it's Diaby. Palmer. Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Bellingham. Oh, such a clever touch. Benacer. Lovely feet. De Bruyne. Could move up a gear here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Diaby. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Could be danger here. Interesting ball. Always onto this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Gonzalez. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's been taken straight back. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full, and it should spur them on.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Wan-Bissaka. It's just beyond his reach. En-Nesyri. Now it's En-Nesyri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And Gabriel. And it's Gundogan. Milan are looking to break at pace. Mbappe. Benacer. Deftly done. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it again. And he's gone looking for safety. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's found a way past. And that's been intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chance here to counter. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gabriel. Junior Firpo. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Pavard. Well seen, saw that coming. Goalkeeper's ball. Palmer. Engages and forces him off the ball. Diaby going face-to-face with his great rival. En-Nesyri. Succumbs to the pressure. Delivery from Diaby. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. Milan can start a counter here. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good read. Wan-Bissaka. Rafael Leao. Cleared without complication. I've managed to get it away. And Firpo.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Benacer. Foden. Benacer.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tries to get it clear. All hands on deck for this one. Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Now then, the ball's come loose. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And he's heaved it away. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. And it is of note that not a single card was shown today to either side. Unusual indeed in this day and age. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time.